Channel 7, time for 7 First Alert weather.
Oh, so today the high temperature hit 41 degrees, but the wind chills, as I showed you a while ago, just devastating. And most of the day, at least the 30s or so. So what I mean by that is you just have to really bundle up. And you can see that tomorrow will probably be about the same way. And the reason I say that is because if you look at the wind gusts, even starting out in the morning, it's going to be kind of gusty through there. So with the temperatures that time, expect some like teens and 20s for wind chills. That's a cold day to start your Sunday morning. I agree. 22 miles an hour. That's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It finally starts to dip down a little as you get towards 6 and 8 o'clock. Well, this storm that's out to the west, if you take a look at it, the biggest part that we see that affects our area is right down here. This is this fetch of moisture that's coming in. And you've been hearing all week that it's going to be a strong storm, and it is. But I've got to tell you that especially for the mountains. And I mentioned this last night, that as this comes through, the problem is coming over Northern California from our southwest. Most of it comes over the Owyhees and weakens. Okay, so that's why we're not seeing, even though we're going to see moisture, but we're not going to see a bunch, of rain and snow. But even though I say that, Monday and Tuesday looks a little, maybe even parts of Sunday, to get up to about 20 inches or some 20.20 or somewhere along through there. There I go, 0.20. So there it is as it comes up here from the southwest. That's the possibility. Then it recreates itself going up the slopes. That's called orographic lift, and that's why there's going to be heavy snow coming in the mountains. So there's a lot of moisture there, and we're grabbing some of it here for Idaho. That's how much we need. And if you take a look at this computer enhancement here, 25 inches possible for McCall, Stanley 18, Haley at 20 inches, likely in the higher country, but just think about the resorts. Think about the snowpack. Think about how things are beginning. Now down here in the valley, it doesn't show a lot of snow, and it's not going to come down all at once because we've got rain. So as far as, a nice little area of snow on the ground, the chances are low of that sort of thing. Okay, but you notice that the total over 3 days could be somewhere around 1.5 inches or 2. The temperatures for tomorrow are mainly going to be into the 40s for the Magic Valley. As you look at the Central Mountains, we're looking at high temperatures in the 20s, 28 Sun Valley. Haley will be up to 34 degrees. Now, if you take a look at Cascade tomorrow, 34 degrees. Garden Valley at 41. Riggins, 45 degrees. It's been wet up there. And then as you take a look here to the western section of the valley, high temperatures will mainly be into the mid 40s. Your morning lows drop down into the 30s. But remember, it's the wind chill. It's going to drop the temperature, daytime high, nighttime low, probably about 10 degrees as you look at that. So Boise, tomorrow, Meridian will be about 46 degrees. So there's your 46 tomorrow as you look at the day, and also there's a chance of some rain showers. I really look at it kind of developing as the day goes on. As you look at Monday and Tuesday, that's our best chances of seeing rain coming down. In fact, when you get into Tuesday night, there could even be some snow that mixes in there. Wednesday, Thursday, notice the temperatures dropping. Here's at 21 for the low Friday at a high of 33. Down to 19 next Saturday for the morning low and the high of 33. And indications are those temperatures are going to stick for a while. It's going to stay cold. Now the storm systems that come in later in the week and the frontal systems not providing us a lot of moisture. We could see some snow, but it doesn't look like it's big accumulation for the valley. Compared to what we're seeing now, it will not be big for most of your mountain locations. So there's your forecast. Enjoy your days ahead, and we're going to be back ahead with more information.